We have a new rebel inside the Tory government, and that is the Brexit minister, Lord Frost. Well, we weren't expecting this, were we? David Frost is inside the government. He was very close to Boris Johnson. He's the Brexit minister. He's attacking Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak over their socialist policies. He is really brave, and I've criticized him quite recently in terms of rhetoric and not action. But I've got a soft spot because he, in terms of the negotiations over fisheries, but also the Northern Ireland Protocol, he only has power to an extent. So let's not completely attack him for the failure of the government in terms of not dealing with the Northern Ireland Protocol properly. So I do still defend him to an extent, even though I've criticized him. But this point, not only he's right, he's actually quite brave for going against his two bosses, essentially, Rishi and Boris. He's essentially saying that do not treat the private sector and the citizens of the country just as a stream to make money out of them. And that is so spot on, because it is essentially saying that if you want Brexit to work out and Brexit Britain, you need to cut taxes. You need to do it now, otherwise Brexit Britain will be a failure, and you will give ammunition to the Remoaners, and then they will say, see, we were right, Brexit doesn't work. That's the problem and beauty of Brexit as a concept, because Brexit is about us deciding as a country and government what direction we're going towards. So you could go into towards the direction where it doesn't work, and the Remoaners would say, see, Brexit never works. But you could also go towards a direction that would work and prove the Remoaners wrong. Lord Frost is spot on. Because he's right that the tax burden right now in the UK is 36.2% of GDP by 2026-2027, which is huge by then. And this is literally the highest levels we've had since Attlee's government, obviously since about the 1950s. This is huge. And considering people like Boris and Rishi Sunak pretend to be Thatcherites, Frost is right, because he was basically making a speech at the Margaret Thatcher Centre on Trade last night, and it's a couple of nights ago, I think. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, saying that my job is to drive change within government, to push policy in the right direction, and to overcome and force. I mean, that's the thing. But firstly, in terms of the way we deal with government, I don't know if you saw the two videos before this earlier today about the letters of no confidence in Boris Johnson that have been submitted. We're still trying to find out exactly how many Tory MPs have done it and where we are going with it, because we can't do much, people like us. We don't really have any power right now. The only power we have is if you're a Tory member, you can vote for leadership elections at times, and if you're a normal voter, it's only general elections that you can hire and fire your politicians. But inside the terms, in terms of the parliamentary terms, you have people who are on the inside. You need to rely on them to do your work, to be the rebels. And Lord Frost is actually doing a good job. It says, what Brexit means for the future is dependent on whether we can seize these opportunities, whether we can liberalize, free up, create competition on our own market, create the conditions for innovation and productivity growth. Well, at least there's one right-winger left in the government. Not bad. Well, apart from my favourite, Liz Truss. Otherwise, there's no one else left, really, unfortunately. I know some of you still have faith in Rishi Sunak, even in terms of the alternative option for leadership, but I need action, not words. I don't know what you guys think. So do you guys agree with Lord Frost? Let me know in the comment section, and also subscribe to the channel. Wait for the next video. It's going to be great. Especially tomorrow and the next couple of days, we're going to have a lot of good updates for you guys. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.